You know, throughout your time playing Warframe, certain weapons will resonate with you. They will quickly, very quickly become your favourite weapon for whatever reason, and no other weapon will seem as good. None. And of course you will curse anybody that hates your baby. The fuck you say about my baby? Until that is a new weapon gets added and all of a sudden you forget all about that old favourite. It gets discarded, thrown to one side and forgotten about. Feck it, this new weapon is shinier and does a lot more damage. And I am sure you've probably already experienced this, or else you're racking your head right now trying to think what that weapon might be. Now let me know in the comment section below if you know what that weapon was for you. So Falcha and welcome on in. This video is about one of those weapons for me, the dual Ichor. I legitimately forgot they existed. An incredible set of infested axes, even though, at one time I used nothing but. These were my go-to melee weapons. They could slingshot you across the map like the old times, they could deal serious damage, give crits like no other, and they dealt base toxin damage, so you already had the beginnings of corrosive or viral, so I absolutely loved using them, and they look pretty damn cool as well. That is until I got my Prisma Dual Cleavers, because they were a kind of slight upgrade in terms of, I think, crit chance. I can't remember why I used the Prisma Dual Cleavers. I know I used them over the dual Ichor once they got released. Then I had the Silva and Aegis Prime, which I really loved using just because you could roll that shield into enemies, and now I love using my Plague Kripat Zaw because it's an absolute killer. But over the weekend I seen a tweet on the Twitter stuff from someone called Mura Casardis showcasing themselves killing the big bad wolf of Saturn 6 in seconds using the dual Ichor in combination with the Naramon Void Stalker perk. And it reminded me how fucking good these things still are. Not were, but still are. So I thought, screw it, I'm going to equip these for a little bit of nostalgia, and I went running some missions and they blended enemies really well. Do they have downsides? Hell yeah, of course they do. They're dual swords. Lack of range is a big issue. Sword stances, I know a lot of players don't really like some of the sword stances and think they blow because of the combos, but these have a decent status chance and a 25% base crit chance, so when modded for Blood Rush, you can scale your crits up pretty high, pretty fast, and with the Naramon Voidstalker buff, it will give you another 50% crit chance for 5 seconds as it quickly scales down. Now this means that by going stealth for a few seconds with your Tenno, it will give you that Voidstalker buff and make your dual Ichors deal red crits as soon as you start using them again with your Warframe, which is absolutely awesome because they have a huge base 3 times crit multiplier. I have no Riven on my build, but I have a 7.5 times crit multiplier if I stick another crit damage mod on, so they hit really fucking hard. And because they deal base toxin damage, it means you only need one either dual stat mod or one elemental mod to have your corrosive or viral, and as well, because of the decent status chance, you could throw in condition overload into your build for added power, or you could just mod for berserker or range, because like I said, the range absolutely blows for dual swords and you really do need to get right into your enemies' faces. Now these are a mastery rank 6 weapon, which means you can get them early on if you're new to Warframe, as long as you've farmed the correct materials and have the credits and of course the blueprint that you need to get from the biolab of your clan dojo, assuming you're in a clan. Now like I said earlier, what is your forgotten weapon? If you've played the game for a while, then you're bound to have one. A favourite weapon of yours that you cast aside because now you have a better one, but that old favourite is still feckin' good. You just kind of forgot it existed. Whether it was the old Flux rifle, the Acrid, whether it's the Tonkor before they made the kind of grenades bounce, or maybe you were one of those shameful Mirage Cyanide Simulo players. Let me know in the comment section below what that weapon might have been. And do me a huge favour, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.